Hello, my name is Chad. A lot of you may not, or maybe you do know me. I don't know. But I'm here to talk to you about what I've gone through, what you may be going through, and even the possibility of your family or loved ones or friends going through. I'm here to talk to you about depression. And how I'm going to do that is tell you a bit of my story, my personal story, and stories of my friends and how they got through it, how I'm getting through it right now, how you could get through it. It's all up to you. It's really, you could just not even listen to this video. You could just close out YouTube, go for a walk, whatever you want to do. But okay, right off the beginning, I'm gonna apologize for the quality, the audio, and whatever else I do in editing. I started recording on my HD camera and my camera died. It's really late and I didn't want to go get new batteries, so I'm recording on my laptop. The problem with this is the quality's worse, the audio's worse, but it's easier for me to edit, so I'd just like to apologize first. So back to the main reason why you clicked on the video or your friend showed you the video. I'm here to talk to you about depression. The thing about depression is it's a rough topic to talk about, especially for me because I'm what you'd call a sensitive guy. Everything I hear goes straight to my heart, and just I don't care what it is. It could be that someone's dog died or their pet frog hopped away. It touches me right here because I personally feel like it's my responsibility to help them, same as I'm helping you right now. Sorry, I'm quite nervous. This is only like my 5th video ever. So, but back to my topic. So, it really touches me here, and I'm here to help you get through what I'm going through now, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to start off by telling you my story. When I was 8 years old, my grandmother, who I was very, very close to, got diagnosed with lung cancer. A year later, she was sent to the hospital and nobody told me. I was only told at the very last minute when my mother told me she was gonna die. The day she told me, we went to the hospital and I said my last goodbyes. I gave her a hug. My last words to her were, "I love you." And that really, it's hard for me in here, man, to talk about this with everyone, but I'm telling you so I can help you. This is helping me too. But I knew the day she died, which was the next day that right after I went there, the next day she died, and that really felt bad for me because she was waiting for me so I can say goodbye. And even to this day, 7 years later, it's still hard for me to speak. At the age of 16, I'm going for my beginners next week, and it's still hard for me to talk about it. And it's strange how it happens, right? You open up to a few people and you're like, this feels good, I can do this forever. And then you either get in front of a camera or even in front of people you would usually never say anything, and when you tell them, it makes you feel better. I don't know why, it just does. I suggest you try it like I'm doing with you. But back to my story. The day she died, after that, I keep getting sidetracked. I'd like to apologize for that. I'm gonna apologize a lot during this video, so don't mind. The day she died, I knew my life would never, ever be the same. I got a lot angry, more all the time, for the stupidest little tiny things. Could be that the elevator wasn't going fast enough. I didn't have enough bacon on my sandwich. Yeah, I was that bad. But, after I'd get angry, I'd get really sad. 'Cause of how stupid of the thing I got angry at was. And it's like terrible how I felt. And for years and years, my parents thought that it was, just a phase, it's nothing. But it was real for me, because I could never see the one I loved most of all in my family again. And that was hard for me. And I just don't know why they couldn't understand this. Last year, 2014, was the year my parents finally said, okay, maybe he's right. 6 years it took them to understand what I was going through. That is quite a long time for a parent to wait to understand that your child is depressed because of traumatic incidents, or could just be because of something, I wouldn't say wrong, but something up here that's messing them up just a little bit to make them feel the way it is, or that they are. And it's a serious subject to talk about, and I've talked to tons of people at my school about how I feel, how they can get through it. So that's why I'm making this video for all of you, so you can get through it with me. This will not be my only video on depression. I'll have more, but it'll be like maybe a once. Sorry for giving you the finger, I was just itching. But I'll probably upload once a week a video on depression, and then maybe 1 or 2 random videos. But my main purpose is to help you. Help all of you out there, even if it may be 2, 3, I don't know how many people will watch this, but I'm here to help all of you get through this. So back to my story after getting sidetracked for the bajillionth time. I would talk to many people at the beginning, and I hate talking about my feelings. Well, I used to. I hated talking to psychologists, psychiatrists. I've seen it all. I've seen them all. I'm on medication for it, but I don't need it anymore. I'm getting off of it. I feel good enough inside that I feel I don't need the medication. In less than a year of taking medication, actually it's been like 2 to 3 months, and I'm already getting off of them. Because of not because of the pills. All the pills did was help me get up in the morning. They helped me wake up and want to get out of bed. That's all they did for me. Other than that, nothing. And I was on the smallest dose you could possibly get on. 25 milligrams. It's nothing. Like, you could give it to a cat, and it would maybe... You know, I think I'm gonna walk around today and maybe take a nap. Life is good. That's what it would do to a cat. Something that's this big. I'm 5'10", 160 pounds, and I'm on a dose that could barely harm your cat. That is amazing how quickly me personally got off of those pills. And the reason why is because I had support from my friends, from my family, and from everyone that knew me. They could be mortal enemies, and they helped me through it. Like, by mortal enemies, I mean mortal enemies. Like, people that despise me for whatever reason. Could be because of something that happened in the past. because I got angry at them or anything. But once they heard what I was going through, they felt bad for me. And not in a bad way, in a good way. In a way that they wanted to help. And because of all of the support that I had, I've managed to live better. And I know I'm just telling you my story right now, but this is how the beginning of this will happen. Okay, so basically, it's if you have support, that's the number one. No. That's not the number one. The number one thing is that you personally want to stop being depressed. The second thing you need is support. And the third thing you need is to actually believe in yourself that you can do it. Those are the first 3 steps. Now, I'm saying this as if I'm an expert. I'm not an expert. I'm still going through all of this with you. Or maybe you're not, but your family is. I am here to help all of you. And I keep saying this because that's the key point. I will support anyone and everyone, no matter what they're going through. It could be anything from somebody died, somebody got in a car crash, you're just feeling sad for whatever reason. I will try and help you through it. That is who I am inside. I'm a person that loves to help people. No matter how sad their story makes me feel, I will help them become happier as a person. Now, I'm living my life right now, right at this moment, to its fullest. I wake up in the morning, I go to school when I'm not sick. If I'm sick, I'm staying home because I'm terribly, terribly ill, like throwing up in a bucket type of sick. Or migraines or something. But I go to school, I go through the full day. When I get home, I yell into a pillow for 2 minutes. Like, I have an alarm set. 2 minutes of screaming into my pillow, letting out all of my anger. And then I go for a walk. I go for just a small walk, maybe a 5-minute walk, up and down the street. And then I come home, and I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. No matter what your method is, as long as it's nothing like hurting yourself or anything like that, not physically harming yourself, it's a good method. Some people walk, some bike, some ride motorcycles. Me, I scream into a pillow for 2 minutes. Like, how stupid can I get that I take this pillow right here and I go for 2 minutes straight, non-stop. That, to me, is how I fix this. Not the fact that it relieves my anger or my sadness. It releases my stress. Because that's one of the major causes of why you're so depressed. Is that you don't know what to do. And what I'm trying to say, I ramble a lot. What I'm trying to say is, just find something that will relieve you of your stress, because that will make you feel better whole. Like, whether it be screaming, walking, riding a bike, reading a book, play a video game or two, but not for a long time. Play an hour, take a break, go for a walk. This is coming from a gamer. Yeah. But, just find something. And what I've been telling you guys, basically, is to live your life to the fullest, as if tomorrow's your last. If you think like that, your life will be not a happy one, a rather well one. Not happy. Because there's times when you're sad, you're angry, and everything. That's just human emotions. You can't get rid of sadness. I've tried, trust me. I've done a lot of things that I do regret. I've smoked, I've drank, I used to cut. And I regret all of it. Because it physically harmed me more than anything. More than it harmed my parents and anything, it harmed me the most. because I regret doing it all, and that's why it hurts me so much. But getting rid of depression is tough. You're going to need as much support as you can get, and all you need to do is live life to your fullest. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean go and do whatever you want. No, that would be just completely stupid. I mean, live life as if you didn't have depression. Even if you have depression, don't make it seem like you don't. Tell people. Tell your story like I'm telling you. Talk to somebody, because talking surprisingly helps, even for a person like me who hates telling people how I feel personally. And the thing is, just something about telling your story and seeing the reaction of people and seeing how they feel. Like, I did a presentation recently where I talked about depression and basically the same thing I'm telling you guys, how to get through it. Everybody that was there, there was like about 20 to 30 people here, and all of them said what I said touched them here, and they told me their story. They opened up to me, and they felt better for themselves. Now, I don't know if you know what that means. It means that one person changed the life of 30 that were either going through what I'm going through, or they've gone through it, or even that they have a family member going through it. I've heard a lot of that, the family member going through depression because of something that happened, and I'm going to talk about that too, your family members and how it affects them, and if they're going through depression, how it affects you, and the steps you can take to fix it. Now, well, not fix it, help them through it. Remember the whole thing I said about support? I'm not going to rant on about it anymore, but, well, I might later, like way later, 4th or 5th video. It'll be in like 5 minutes, just watch. But, what I'm going to talk about right now, even because I completely forgot what I was just talking about, I'm going to talk about the impact depression has on everybody around you, and then I'm going to talk about how a family member, if they have depression, how it affects you and how you can help them through it. But right now I'm just going to talk about how it affects everybody else. When you have depression and you're constantly like sad and like angry, it affects other people a lot, but not as much as it affects you. What I mean is, if you get really angry to the point where you're punching walls and doors, and I personally am a person that will do that from time to time because of something completely dramatic, right? Like, I have the marks to prove it. I don't know if you can really see that, but I'm not proud of it. I'm ashamed of it, actually, because I hate the fact that I do that. Though it affects my grandparents more than me, because I'm hitting walls and they get worried about me. They worry to the point where they're are in tears, and my grandfather has prostate cancer, and I'm not supposed to be making him angry or anything like that, but I do, because I am trying to learn to control it, but I can't control it yet. I'm doing a lot better than I was. What I'm trying to say is, it affects other people too. Whether it be mentally or maybe it's physically. If it's physically and you've caused it, just stop. Just for me, as a person that knows what you're going through. And don't say I don't, because I know what you're going through. I've gone through enough death. Not me, drug abuse, but I have members of my family that have gone through drug abuse, alcoholics. I've talked and know enough druggies, alcoholics, and homeless people. I've even talked to homeless people about this. Though, I should say ex-homeless people, They're not homeless anymore, but they were at one point because they had a life that, you know what, I won't go on about it. But I've talked to enough people to know what they're going through, what I'm going through, comparing the two, and coming up with a solution. Now, I keep talking about a solution, to a way to help you get through depression. Though I have not mastered it myself, but it does work in a long run. Not a short, like, 50-meter dash. I mean, like, a long. Don't mind the faces. Instead of a short 50-meter dash, I'm talking like a marathon, 27 miles marathon. But it does help. And that's the key point. Because I know how people feel. I know that they go through really tough times and they don't know how to express it. So you're hitting walls, you're punching doors, you're hitting stuff, you're angry, you're yelling. It affects other people too, not just you. And you need to remember that. Because it can affect other people to the point where they just don't want to talk to you no more. You'll lose friends, family members won't want to talk to you. You can even get kicked out of your own house. Because if you're over, I shouldn't say this, but if you're over like the age of 16 to 17 and your mother or father says to get out, just get out and go for a walk and come back and apologize. Because the apology is the one thing they want to hear from you. And it can't be just a, oh, I'm sorry. It has to be a sincere apology. Like, I'm so sorry for what I've done. I completely regret everything. And I'm sorry it won't happen again. And if you've said this line more than twice, just say, I know it's hard seeing me going through this, and I know I'm affecting you. But please just understand what I'm going through. Just try to make as less pain as you can on everybody around you. I don't mean hold it in. I mean talk about it. Talk to them. Just tell them how you feel inside. And I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. But it's just something you need to do. And I know it affects people really badly, but you know the whole thing about what I was talking about before, if your family member has depression, you might be the person that is on the other end of the stick, getting yelled at, maybe getting hit, and hopefully it's not meant, not at all. I do not advise hitting anyone. I do not advise hitting walls or doors. I advise talking about it. But if you're the person on the other end of the stick that is getting hit or is getting yelled at or has to deal with somebody that's constantly sad, try to help them through it. Support them all the way. If they yell at you and threaten to hit you or even do, understand they're going through a lot of stuff. Now, I'm talking about people with depression. I'm not talking about people that are alcoholics or just people that just beat on other people. I'm talking about people that are going through what I'm going through. Either a mental shock, they were born with it, there's something wrong with their brain. And I don't mean like something wrong like, oh, he's crazy. I'm talking about there's something making him or her feel terrible. Now, I advise supporting them the whole way through because it's a rough thing to go through. Just constantly feeling sad and angry and just life always bringing you down. And if there's just one person supporting them, that can help them a lot. Because I only told one other person my full story, and it was my best friend. And he supported me the whole way through, to the point where I was telling other people, I was telling a class of people. He knew the full story. He's seen me cry, he's seen me angry as hell for the stupidest things, and he supported me. Same with all my other friends. I have 5 other friends that would support me constantly, and they'd help me through it. And that's what you need for depression and stuff like that. You need your support. You need to support others. If you're depressed and you see another depressed person, help them out. Maybe they'll help you. Who knows? Maybe you've shown them this video and it helped them. Who knows? But just the fact that there's someone out there that tries to understand what you're going through and tries to help, just right here, makes you feel good. Now, I've been rambling on for quite a while now. It's been 26 minutes, and I'm nowhere close to done. I'm going to be splitting this up into maybe 4 or 5 parts that I'll spread out through the week. But this is probably going to be an hour and a half long. So I might have certain episodes shorter than others for specific topics. But I'm just letting you know this now, 26 minutes in, because I forgot to say this at the beginning. Sorry. Now, back to what I was saying. With the support of everybody, it'll help you some. It'll help you actually quite a bit. Like, it'll help you 60%. The other 40 is you. You have to convince yourself you don't want to be angry or sad anymore. You don't want to go through all of this crap. 'Cause life keeps bringing you down. You need to tell life to fuck off. Now, I'm sorry if there's any children or anything watching, but honestly, I'm not going to censor what I say, because this is my opinion. Now, life brings you down all the time, but it has a reason. Because I know this is very, very stupid and off topic, but you know the song that goes, "Whatever kills you makes you stronger"? That is technically, or I think that's how it goes. I've only heard the song once, but what kills you will make you stronger. And I don't mean like bullet to the head. I mean like mentally and in here, in your soul. That's the type of killing I'm talking about. I'm talking about the death of a loved one, your pet dies, dramatic accident where one of your friends is paralyzed for life. Something that makes you feel sad. That will make you stronger. Even though it makes you sad or anything. It literally makes you stronger. I know you're probably thinking like, what the hell does this guy mean? But what I mean is life brings you down to help you. It tries to make it so you understand what life is like. It doesn't want us to have a life where everything is perfect. If life was like that, there would be no depression. There would be no illness, no sickness, no poverty, no nothing. You know, I believe I just said sickness and illness, same thing. Just, but yeah. But what I'm trying to say is the 40% is you. Up here, in your soul. You need to understand yourself and just what you're going through. You need to be like, I don't care what my head's thinking. I know in here, I want to get better. Now, if you're to the point of depression where you think nothing can get better, something will get better. I promise you, something will get better. Because there's such a... I know most people don't believe in it or anything, but there's such a thing that people believe in. It's called karma. And what it is, if something bad happens to you, karma will make something good happen. I'm paraphrasing here, alright? But I have friends that believe in God, believe in Jesus, they believe in just their own religion, right? Me, I'm on the half scale. Like, here's where one of my friends is, here's me, here's some of my friends. I'm in between both of them, right? And that's because I believe in God because I was born on and raised on the belief of the Bible. Now, I'm not going to talk to you about religious and, oh Lord, save these souls, you know. I'm not trying to do anything like that. What I'm trying to do is say that some people have their own beliefs that help them through it. Like, one of my friends, I won't name him, but he said with his faith in the Lord, it helped him through so many hard times when he feels down, he looks to the Bible, and that helps him. Me, I believe in heaven and hell and the Bible because I was born and raised on it, but I'm at the half scale because I like the whole theory of evolution and stuff like that, but that's just because I like science. But I believe in Christianity, the religion, because I want something good to happen for my grandmother. Like, I don't want to believe she's just gone. I want to believe she's having fun, hanging with my grandfather, or my great-grandfathers, my great-grandmothers, everybody that I was related to. I don't know, maybe they're playing crib. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. It's a really fun card game if you have a lot of spare time on your hand. But, back to what I was saying about depression. I get sidetracked easily, and I apologize again. But what I'm trying to say is, you need to find something that'll help you. Now, it may just be the support of your friends. I don't know. Me, I believe that me and all the support that I have can help me get better. Now, there's going to be times where just support isn't going to do. That's when I personally get up, go for a walk, jog around, maybe lift some weights. Because I'm out of shape, trust me. I may look fine, but I got no muscle. That's about it. Now, I'm doing weights, running, and stuff like that. I'm doing physical exercise because that helps me through it. When I go through a hard time or something like that, I run. Not running away from my fears. No. What I'm doing is I'm running towards my fears. I'll put on a pair of headphones, I'll listen to some rock and roll music, and I'll run for quite a ways actually. I think I run 2 miles a day. And I'm not running away from my fears. I'm thinking about all my fears while I run. And thinking about other things with it. Like, I have a fear that my grandfather's gonna die very soon because of his prostate cancer. Now, most people, that'll make them sad. And it makes me sad too. But when I go for a run, I'll put in my heavy metal music, you know, listening to Def Leppard and AC/DC and all them. And I'll think about it, and I'll think, but what about all the good times we had, you know? All the times we'd play cards or watch TV or even just hang out and talk face to face. Like, not really what I'm doing to you, but you're looking at my face, I'm looking at a camera to where your face is, right? And basically, I'm talking to all of you individually. Like, I'm talking to you, all of you. Now, it could just be 2 people. It don't matter to me. I'm doing this to help. I if I can help one person when I put these videos up, I will be happy because I helped that person. That is my goal right now, is to help people through depression. And I keep saying all this stuff, right? And you may think I'm a complete dope for like even talking about this stuff. But the people that truly know what I'm talking about will understand, and they'll even in the comments. If this video gets maybe 100 views, now I'm just spitballing this number. If it gets 100 views and 50 people comment, 25% of that 50 would, well, not even 25, 5%, 10% of that 50 will know what I'm talking about, and the other 90% will not. That 5% will help all of you guys. And every comment that they don't know what I'm talking about, they're saying thank you and stuff like that, they'll tell me your story, or you'll tell me. Okay, let me restart what I've just said. They will help. You can write your whole story in the comment. They will help you. That 10%, those 5 people, 5. If 5 people out of the 50 comments can help everybody, that would be astounding, because those 5 people would be helping a whole bunch of others. I'm talking to all of you. I'll be in the comments if people actually comment and see this videos, because I'm splitting this up quite a bit. But if I will talk to you, I'll probably be on my laptop for hours, or the computer behind me right there. I'll be on that, talking to all of you about all of this. If you have questions that you want to ask me, if you're not clear about something I talked about, or maybe if one of you remember what I was talking about like 20 minutes ago that I completely forgot what I was talking about, I'll continue it in the comments, or maybe I'll remember later. I doubt it. So what I'm gonna do right now is, it's real late. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm quite tired. I got school tomorrow. I got a test in math. So I'm gonna end this video here, but I'm nowhere close to done talking. This is gonna be about a 40-minute video. I got about 2 more hours of talking in me. I also got to do all the editing and stuff like that before I go to sleep, so I might be up till about 3. So I'm gonna end off this video with a bright side, basically, to all this sadness I've been talking about and everything. Me, I'm living good. I have friends that had depression a lot longer than me. Like, I mean, I know a 25-year-old that had depression when he was 5. He's had 20 years of depression. He recently stopped everything. His medications, stopped feeling sad. He even talked to me about it and said, you know what? Life is good. I looked at him right in the eyes, like, right in the eyes, and I said, I'm really glad for you. I've been rooting for you since day 1 when you first told me. And he smiled and said, thank you so much. And all I said was, don't thank me. I'm doing what anybody would do if you told him your story. All you need to do is talk. Like, I helped him through it. You can help another. If you get one thing from these videos that I'm going to be posting, it's that you can help somebody else. You can just laugh about it. Not at them. Not at them. Laugh about your own problems. And I don't mean like, oh, it's nothing, just laugh it off. I mean like, when you are at the point where you do not feel that you are depressed anymore, you can laugh about everything you got, every little tiny detail. You know, the littlest details, like not enough bacon on your sandwich, and you got mad at it. You can laugh about that. I laugh about that because I used to get mad at the stupidest little things, and I hated that because it was so stupid, right? But I laugh because it don't bother me anymore. And I am nowhere close to done talking. I'm going to talk more about, this will probably be next week because I got a whole week of videos to upload right now, but what I'm trying to say is I'm nowhere close to finish here. I'm probably going to be doing this for the next 3 weeks, talking about depression. Now, I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, subscribe to my channel, like this video. I'm a person that is saying, share my video. Share it to anybody who you know is going through depression. Tell them it will help in the long run. And once again, if you guys have lasted this whole video, these whole videos, watched all of them, thank you so much for listening to my story, to what I've had to say, and I will be back next week. But thank you so much. That's all I gotta say right now is thank you, because you've helped me and I've hopefully helped you. I'll be in the comments, and I don't want you to like my video, I don't want you to subscribe or anything like that. I want you to share my video with everybody, so people will know what it's like to be depressed. Now, I don't mean like, oh, just go online and share it with every single buddy. I mean, if you have someone that you love, I'm contradicting everything I'm saying right now, but if you know someone that's depressed, whether it be a friend or a loved one, show them this video, these videos, and comment on, if you have questions, comment on your story, and I'll read them. I'll read every one, as long as it's not like 3,000 or 4,000. I couldn't read all of those, and I'm sorry to say, I'm terrible at reading because I'm originally French, and I'm reading English. It's jumbled, but if it's like 50 comments, I'll read them all. Even 250, 500, I'll read all of them. My maximum is 500. After that, if it's really, really, really like to the punch, I'll read it, and I'll try the best I can to comment on every single comment, reply, answer your questions. I'll try as hard as I can, and I want to talk to all of you. I want to share my story. I want to hear yours, and I want you to help everybody you know with depression, because they need your help. Coming from a person that's gone through depression, who's getting off of it, who's looking for a brighter day, who's looking forward to a brighter day, not looking for a brighter day. I personally say thank you to everybody that supported anybody, and thank you to everybody that will. And I'm just gonna sign off with a little old me going, I'll talk to you in my next video next week, and hopefully you guys shared this video with somebody that is going through a tough time and need something to help them through it. Now, I'll see all of you in my next video, and I hope that you have a very good weekend, or a week, depending on when this uploads. But I hope you have such an amazing week after either watching this, having the support of a loved one, or something. But enjoy your life. It's too short to be thrown away. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Hello, I'm back. Just like to say that I'm gonna be uploading all of these videos into one, so there's gonna be no parts or anything, but please still comment, share. Even though this is gonna be really long, it's gonna be 40-something minutes. I'd just like to say thank you so much, and enjoy your day, your weekend, whatever, whenever you watch this. But yeah. Sorry for stopping it on such a rough note. Well, not a rough note, terrible outro. So, and I still haven't came up with one. But thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you guys whenever I make the next one on depression. It might actually be tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys either tomorrow or the day after. So, as they say, I should say, as Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and nearly every YouTuber says, I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace.